Okay, welcome back. We're going to do a 5-speed manual gearbox gear oil change and the rear differential oil change also. I ordered this from Fast WRX. This will be going into the differential. And these are going to go gear oil for the 5-speed, and also there's supposed to be a gasket in here. Gasket goes onto the 5-speed. Let me look and see if I can find that. But I also, to complement the 2 jack stands I have, I got 2 more jack stands from Harbor Freight Tools. I got some brake clean. I got a Torx T70 bit. That's to open the drain plug on the 5-speed. I have that on a 1/2-inch breaker bar, and from what I've seen, I should be able to use a 1/2-inch ratchet set to take off the drain plug and fill plug for the rear differential. So that's what we're going to try. Let me see if I can get this gasket. How silly of me. The gasket is right here. This is the part number. Don't know if you can see that, but anyway, gasket is right here. And that's what we're going to use. First, I'm going to get the car all jacked up and cleaned up for tomorrow. Let me unbox this set of jack stands real quick. These are the Daytona 3-ton jack stands. These come with a safety pin that goes in here to help hold the top in place. And these are, as you can see, 3-ton heavy-duty jack stands. It's going to be my first time putting the car up on all 4 jack stands, but again, it's got this safety, and this is supposed to go in here as an extra safety feature. Okay. That's 1, this is 2, and I'm going to go ahead, get the car up on jack stands, start this project early in the morning. Okay, got the fronts in quickly. Hook it under the jacking point right here. I have wheel chucks on the back. Now I'm going to raise the back and put those new Daytonas under the back side. Okay, the vehicle is now completely on jack stands. There's all 4, and I'm going to use this little pan here to clean up any areas that look like they may be a little dirty, and tomorrow hopefully I'll have a fresh go of it. Tomorrow morning, let's clean it up. Okay, here's a look at the 5-speed drain plug, and there is the star Torx bit. That's where that's gonna go. And as you can see, I do have a leak. I'm gonna try to clean that up so tomorrow morning I can start without any issues. That's the 5-speed drain plug Torx bit. Okay, here's a look now at the rear differential. Let's see, this right here, that is the fill plug, which you should try to undo first, because if you drain it from the drain plug and you cannot refill, then you're in trouble. So I'm try to undo this first, and then that second tomorrow morning. But again, take some brake spots cleaner, try to clean this all up so we have a fresh go of it tomorrow. But cars on jack stands, prep the areas for work, and tomorrow morning hit it again. Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm going to start with the differential, and you can see it's a little cleaner. I'm going to start with this. This is your fill plug. I'm going to take that off, and that is the drain plug. I have this oil drain pan here. I'm going to use that. And so this is a half drive. I'm going to stick that in the hole, undo, and come back. Okay, well, it took me about 30 minutes. Took some extreme leverage, but got the drain plug out. Just as they say, you better make sure you can take that out first. So I got that done. The fill plug. And now take out the drain plug. All right. Let this drain down. Take a quick look at plug, see if I see any shavings. And not too much of anything here. Clean this off, wait till this drains. Reinstall the drain plug first, and then fill up. Be back. Just a small note here. This is the fill plug. You can clearly see that it's different from the drain plug, which has a magnetic end to it. There really wasn't much in terms of wear. That's all that came off, so my diff should be in good shape. Gonna wait till everything drains, and then reinstall drain plug, try to fill it up. Now, I should have checked this last night, but let's see how this bottle opens up. See if I'm gonna need anything extra to get that oil up into the diff. Well, it's got a little bit of a cap. take this out. Okay. Try my best to squeeze that up and in, not have any spillage. There you go. The mold tool SAE 90 PA. Okay, so as you can see, it's almost come to a stop drip. I'm gonna go ahead, reinstall the drain plug. I cleaned it out a little bit, made it look a little better there. Gotta get my torque wrench out. This has to be torqued to, I believe it's 36 foot-pounds. And then I'm gonna go to the top, put the fluid back in. Okay, so here's my torque wrench. It's a click type. I'm gonna set it to 36 foot-pounds, tighten the drain plug, then start to fill. Okay, so the differential is done. You fill just till it starts to drain back out, and then you put the fill plug back in, tighten it up. That's what I did. That's done. Now to go to the front and tackle the gearbox. Okay, so this is the gearbox drain plug. Tried to clean that up a little bit last night, and if this is any indication what happened with the diff, this is going to be quite difficult. So let's get to it. I have the breaker bar and the Torx T70 bit on. I'm just going to insert that in, make sure that fits, and try to loosen this. Well, that was a welcome gift. That didn't take much at all, and so now it's loose. I'm gonna put my drain pan under here and get this diff drained out. I mean, sorry, this gearbox drained out. Fill from the top, that I will show. Oh, I should take out the fill plug. I think that'll help it drain easier. I'll go up top and do that, show you where that is. Okay, so the fill plug for this 5-speed is actually where the gearbox dipstick is. So I'm going to take that out. This is the gearbox dipstick underneath the intercooler here next to the turbo. Take that out. And if you can see, yep, there is the hole. And you may be wondering, how do I plan to get the oil back in? I have this long nose oil fill tube that should fit in there. I think I test fitted already, but I'm gonna push that into the hole when I'm finished draining, and then put the oil back in the top. First to drain. Okay, so the drain plug is out. Just letting the oil drain down. I'm not sure how good or bad that looks, but I've driven the car for 40,000 miles since I purchased it, and I thought it was time. So let that drain out, and then I'll put the gasket. Gotta remember to put your new drain plug gasket back in. Tighten that, and then we'll go to the top and fill it with the gear oil. Just waiting for it to drain. If you want to take a look, here is the drain plug itself. Yeah, I gotta take that old gasket off, put the new one on. Just taking a look, this is another magnetic drain plug. It's not too bad. Looks like my 5-speed should have some life left in it. Not a lot of chunks. Metal shavings. That's perfectly natural, but it's nothing bad. Clean this up, put it back in. Okay, so drain plug's cleaned up. I took off the old gasket. Here is the new one. And I'm gonna go back under the car, tighten this up. I believe the spec is gonna be 32 foot-pounds for this particular aluminum gasket. The copper gasket is 51 foot-pounds, which I just took off. 32. Okay, drain plug is tightened up. Now to fill the transmission. We got 3 quarts of this. Already inserted the tube down into the transmission. So fill this up and then I'll go to the dipstick and check for the levels. Okay, so here we have the dipstick levels, the low point and the high point, and I'm gonna quickly check. And it looks as if there's liquid in both holes. Try one more time. Yep, levels look good. Job well done. And there you have it, 2005 WRX 5-speed differential and gearbox oil changes, gear oil change. Thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe, like, comment as I continue my journey with this WRX. Thank you.